Welcome to Squared Circle Boxing. I'm joined here today by Ekow Essuman, English champion. How you going, Ekow?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Dan.
It's good to see you, mate.
You too.
Right, so this is Fighter Profile. So what we do on Fighter Profile is basically you just tell us how it all started for you, how boxing came about, how you ended up being professional.
Yeah.
You want to tell us?
Where it all started. First of all, I started boxing as an amateur at Bilborough Boxing Club.
Right.
I went there thinking boxing was an individual sport, thinking, yeah, you get in what you put out, which you do.
Yeah.
But I soon realised it's a team sport.
Yeah, so
you spend so much time with your team and they build you up, and obviously you then do what you do. I started off at Bilborough Boxing Club with Ray Ricketts, and started off with 2 left feet, didn't know what I was doing, depended on the overhand right and all sorts, and I soon learned how to start getting technical with boxing and appreciating that boxing as an art.
Yeah.
Whereas from the outside it might look to some people, oh, he just hits him. But it's a different story when you're in there. Ray Ricketts what it is that under Ray I started beating people that were really highly regarded in the amateur circuit, and that got me a bit of exposure. So I started going into more tournaments like the ABAs and the under 20s and then the elites, and I kept beating people that on paper I wasn't supposed to beat. It was during that period that Ray introduced me to Barrington Brown, my now pro coach.
Right.
And we gelled together straight away. Started working alongside Ray and Barrington, and it started to pay dividends. I was beating like national champions, and in the ABAs I was getting to the final and beating people I was supposed to be losing to, and soon after that it got me recognition by the GB squad. And they put me on trials. It was out of me and 40 other boxers, and lo and behold, 6 months later, I was the only one left.
You got the call up.
Yes,
basically.
I got the call up. I got on the GB Podium Potential squad.
So how many amateur fights did you have?
I lost count
Yeah.
towards the end, but it was near just over 100.
Wow. Just
over 100.
So what was your winning rate on that?
Winning probably about 75% of them.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good call there.
Yeah, it was good. I definitely won more than I lost, but when you get into the internationals, it's a bit hit and miss. You go to some tournaments, you might win 2 or 3 out of 4 bouts, and then lose the last one in the final, get a medal still and whatnot. But it was good stuff.
All down to the judges, basically.
Yeah.
So whereabouts did you fight when you was on the English team then? Did you travel around? Did you go to other countries and fight, or was it just Britain?
I fought in Ukraine, I fought in Cuba, Mexico, China, Russia, France. I got to travel.
Yeah,
it was good. It was a really good experience, and to experience the wealth of styles in those countries as well, like the best of the best.
Yeah.
I think that really brought me on as a boxer, because obviously once you've been dropped in them deep waters, and you know what it's like, and you know what you can do, and you know what to go away and work on. You know, there's a saying, if you know yourself, you'll win 1,000 battles. So yeah.
So just honing your skills, basically.
Yeah, hone on your skills, be the best you as possible.
That's where you learn your trade.
Yeah.
Right. You won the English title not so long back.
Yeah.
Against Andy Keats. You want to talk us through that fight?
That fight was obviously I've been working with Barrington Brown my whole career, and we've been since I turned pro, which was in 2016, December the 16th, I believe. Yeah. That was my first bout.
I remember.
That was because things weren't going so well on the amateur side of things, and I thought, you know what, it's time to leave GB and get into the pro ranks.
Yeah.
We worked through the first 8 fights, obviously, until the Andy Keats fight, helping me transition into the pros, because amateurs is sort of hell for leather. You just go in and score as many points as possible, and pros is a bit more. That's where the art comes into it. So you take your time. You know when to pounce. You know when not to pounce. and
longer rounds.
Yeah, longer rounds, and you obviously you have
more
to be
rounds
fit for
as
them
well,
and conditioned for them.
Yeah.
So Barrington really taught me and helped me build my boxing brain and learn how to box, because there's a big difference amateur boxing and professional boxing. He taught me how to professionally box as a professional, and my first 8 bouts was a build up towards that. And the Andy Keats bout was kind of like a litmus paper test to see where I was at the time. Like, am I ready to step up? Am I ready to push on from here? Have I honed in on everything that I was supposed to learn and whatnot? And that camp was a real good eye-opener in terms of how training and the mentality of everything switched, and Dan would be drilling me to have certain things down, to be calm at certain times, to know when to go for it, to know when to place that shot that will make a difference.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny. Like, I call him the mad boxing scientist, because during that and as proof of that, during that camp, he had said to me, just one day randomly during camp, he came up to me and he said, "The left hook is going to be the winning punch for this match." And I goes, "Okay." So I started working on my left hook, and then a few days later he said, "This left hook is going to be the winner of the match." And we started working on a certain kind of left hook and whatnot, and I'd just drill it into my routine of combinations to try and make it effortless to throw it. And when it came to the match, we started off hell for leather. Me and Andy Keats were kind of like, it was kind of like a contest to see who wanted it more at the start.
Yeah.
To kind of show each other, yeah, we're about this. And
you came to win, didn't you?
Yeah,
you
definitely,
came to win.
Definitely. Give as good as you get. He definitely gave as good as he got. And it was the first 3 rounds that I was hell for leather, and then I started to calm down. I started to box more, get into it. I could see what he was good at, what he was catching me with, and I was trying to negate that and make it so I was shining more than he was in terms of my skills and his skills. And it was during the 4th round, I hit him with that throwaway left hook that seemed like it was just a throwaway punch, but really it was the punch that I really wanted to put some effort on. And yeah, he went down with that body shot, and from there it was just about catching him with that odd throwaway shot that would hurt him, and eventually it got him out of there.
Yeah, he couldn't live with it, could he?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people on social media beforehand, it's not the Nottingham lads, but in the wider boxing community, we were all backing Andy Keats.
Yeah, they were.
You was like not even looked in, basically. It was only us Nottingham lads going, "Oh, Dan, you shouldn't underestimate Ekow, because we believe he's got this covered."
You can't really blame people. In a sense, my first few matches, my first 10, I've gone under the radar. I've not shouted out too much. I've just gone about what I need to do, and I always knew when my chance to start taking names came, then I'd just be like a creature from the Black Lagoon, come out of nowhere and just start taking people out. Yeah.
Well, after that, you moved on and you had your first defence against Tyrone Nurse, which was another massive step up again.
Yeah.
That ended up being a close fight in the end, and it was a good, tough fight. There was no way it was anywhere near a dull, boring fight. It was full on action. Do you want to take us a little bit through that fight?
Yeah. The Tyrone fight was a voluntary, and we had picked it because we wanted to. I mean, yes, people doubted me for Andy Keats, but it hadn't really sent the message around that. Look, I've got the minerals. I'm about this scene, and we thought, well, instead of waiting for something like that to happen, we'll make it happen. We'll offer Tyrone the match as a voluntary. Because at the time he'd come off some losses, because he was trying to get back in the scene, so obviously he'd be frothing at the mouth for the chance, and he'd be motivated for the match. So it wouldn't be a sort of declining Tyrone. It would be a Tyrone that was coming to win.
Well, he was, wasn't he? He was definitely hungry.
Yeah. And that's what we wanted, and as well for me. I always say I don't want to be a number. I want to move on. I want to get these titles. I will push myself. I understand it's hard work that's going to be needed to obviously keep stepping up and keep going for this title or that title or keep going up the rankings. But that's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for, and that's what boxing's about.
Yeah.
You can't just be here to be middle of the road. You've got to want.
Right. This is a question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Is there bad blood between you and Conor Benn?
Is there bad blood between me and Conor Benn? I wouldn't say bad blood as such. I bumped into him at the Ultimate Boxer.
Right.
And we did have a little chat. Because people had been asking him, I think, on podcasts or so, if he'd fight me. And he kind of said, "Oh, I don't really know who he is," and this, that. You know the chat you give to fob people off a bit. But we bumped into him at Ultimate Boxer, and we did have a chat involving us two in a fight. And he said, well, he wants to go for the British, and if it makes sense with his people, then obviously it's up to his management who he fights, really. Do
you think he sees you as a risk?
Yeah. Truthfully, yeah. Well, I just told him, plain and simple, well, you want to go for the British, I'm ranked above you. Like, if you really want to go for it and an eliminator of some sort, shout my name because I'm here and I'm ready and I'll fight you. He obviously gave the fighting talk, I'll fight any man, I'm not scared of anyone. But then obviously he still fell back to if my team won it, then it'll happen. But I welcome the fight. Yeah.
So you're game for it then, basically.
Yeah, very game.
Right. So there you go, Conor Benn. If you happen to watch this, Nottingham's here and waiting for you, mate. Right. So going back both your amateur career and your professional career, who's been the toughest fight that you've had so far then?
Who's been the toughest fight?
Who's given you your biggest run for your money?
Ooh, that is a tricky one. I'd say Ronil Iglesias from Cuba.
No.
He's been as an amateur, he was someone that just in there you can feel the experience and the effortlessness and things that he did that were really telling. And as a pro, obviously it would be Tyrone Nurse, because he's the person who's pushed me so far, obviously the most.
To the most. Yeah, good answer. So, we're going to take you now to bragging rights.
Yeah.
6th of July. Yeah, actually on the undercard for this fight.
Yeah.
So, are you happy to be on the undercard and not be the headliner? Is it a nice little
it doesn't make a difference to me. Whether on the headline or on the undercard, it's still pressure. So you just gotta be a diamond. Diamonds are made under pressure. You just gotta shine regardless.
Very good answer. Very good answer. So how are you feeling on the run up to it then?
Feeling good. The camp's been a good camp, and everything's starting to knit together for me. Like the fitness and the technical aspect and the sparring and everything's coming together. So it's going to be good.
It's going to be a good one. We're looking forward to it. So how do people go about then if they want to get tickets to come and watch you?
They can message me on Facebook. You can get in touch at Ekow the Engine Essuman on my Facebook group, or Ekow Essuman on my normal Facebook page. On Twitter it's EE_engine, and on Instagram it's Ekow Essuman.
Well, lovely. So if you want tickets, folks, there's the answer. Get them off Ekow. He'll gladly supply them to you.
Yeah.
Come and show you sport to these local lads. Lovely. Right, last question. Is there anybody you'd like to thank? Sponsors, team?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, and especially the team DCT Gym. And my sponsors on my website, if you go on ekowessuman.com/sponsors and give them all a look, because they help me so much, and we can't do this sport without them.
Good answer. Yeah, very good. Right, Ekow Essuman, English champion. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk Squared Circle Boxing. We wish you all the best and we'll be watching closely.
Cheers.
No problem.